Hi guys, Heavy Rebel here. This is a game from the Vital Crescent, the Civilation War. We have here Toete versus Feeartfate. Toete in the red and Feeartfate in the blue. In terms of map, we have not that much fruit trees, but Gazelle Flux that is pretty near his base, an orchard and a settlement. One Tote has, I think, way more fruit trees, and with granary, the villager will be super efficient. And also the flock of gazelles, and he has a temple and settlement, so it doesn't have the orchard. And neutrals are orchard, settlement, and another orchard. So we have 3 orchards in this game. So if someone can eventually take control of those 3 orchards with outposts, they might just have such a food income that they should be able to spam everything. In terms of resource repartition, we have 5 on food only, when we usually see 6 to 7, and 1 to clear already, which is pretty early. And for blue, we have a little bit of a bug bag, I think, because they are all gathering food, and there are, I think, 6. Yeah, it should be 6. Yeah, now you can see it. So 6 on food, but both players are kind of struggling to have the food counts. I think it's pretty unusual to see that low food that early in the game. Okay, so gazelles are almost over. Yeah, I think those have a lot of food. Gazelles are almost over, and he should transition to bushes because, I mean, that's a lot of food. Like, it's 3, 7, 8. It's just right here, it's 250 food. It's amazing. And yeah, Feeartfate is pretty nice for now in the food count because he still has his boar. Eventually these gazelles, and he might consider going for these boars as well, with the granary maybe somewhere here to get all those trees. For what I've noticed from previous game, Feeartfate loves to go early slingers and start harassing his opponents super fast. But now they are all idle because and now he goes for granary. That's a bit of a waste because had he built granary right away, he could have avoided building this first scum. Bit of a shame. And now Toad has a nice food count, and he will probably get rid of this eventually. Oh, okay. Saves it. And surprisingly enough, I think blue is ahead in terms of villager count. Yes, he is. He is actually. I'm not quite sure what happened. Probably red got pop blocked for a few seconds. And now Toad is going for the barracks. So if Judgment sticks to Feeartfate sticks to the plan and goes for archery range still, he might get in a bit of trouble. But for what I see, woodworking for Toads that I think is the best deck that you can have all in game. Like you see, it's 5 villagers, so instantly giving to 6 villagers the plus 15% collection rate. But what is interesting is that Feeartfate opted for Potter's Wheel. Potter's Wheel means that he took control of this settlement and now starts to produce more villagers. If he also goes for these orchards, he will have a better farm income. I mean, if he's, yeah, I mean, goes for these orchards, same. For this settlement, the same. So he's actually in a pretty decent spot. He could also go for these orchards. And yeah, he could actually take control of all those POIs and get a huge bonus out of Potter's Wheel. So I really like this choice of Potter's Wheel in this particular game. But he needs to take control of this orchard. Toete is almost done with the bushes. He has 4 bushes. Fine. He has also those bushes are fine. On this one, okay, they're a little bit far, but I mean, it's okay. And now he's building a granary here. Get the boars. Get all those trees as well. Pretty nice. And now he has the barracks. So I'm not quite sure if he saw the light axe, but actually now is pretty good timing to build the barracks. Yeah, see, 4 barracks for masons, so the barracks almost built instantly. And Red didn't opt into a tech yet, but now he will see the light. Yeah, I think he didn't see it. Just fortunate, just good timing. But if he keeps chasing, he might lose some villagers. He needs to pull. No, don't fight. No, you shouldn't fight. Yeah, bring the lights. No, don't fight. Oh, she died. But actually, if he kills all 3 light axes, I think it's a pretty good trade. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent trade. I think you take it every day. 1 villager for 4 light axes? No, you take it every day. But he needs to go back to work now. Yeah, I think Tote is kind of panicking with the food. He probably has a lot of food here. You see, some villagers with 20 needs to drop off and is all fine. You see, only 50 is all fine. But he's a little bit panicking, and he lost all 4 light axes. And now it will start to pay off for Feeartfate, because he clearly took an advantage. He needs to build. I don't know. He should for sure take this orchard. For sure, he should do it. I don't think player realize how strong this can be. I mean, food is for sure the most important resource in the game. So you should never overlook food. So if you can get more, it's yeah, I think he should for sure take the orchard. Yeah, now he takes it, and now he should take this one and this one and this. It's like everything. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has more. It's like 12 farms. So just taking this orchard right now, building 1 outpost. It's like, okay, 1 free farm forever. That not consume any villager. 1 free farm. And when he builds more farms, it's 2 farms. It's crazy, man. It's a self-producing farm. You just have to do nothing. You have a farm. So strong. And in terms of techs, we have both. Now we have a choice. I'm really curious to what they're taking. So now, Feeartfate killed scouts. He has 5 light axe, and he went for plow and Babylonians. Okay, plow Babylonians. The thing is, with the settlements, I think it's the weakest of the pure eyes. But when you have Babylonians, as they have a better villager production speed, the settlement is actually more effective. So it further increases the villager production speed. So I think it's with the Babylonians that it's less wars. But orchards, I think they're just too good. Like you can't ignore orchards, and it takes it, of course. And now we have Toete with Egyptians militia. Okay, so I think the militia play makes sense because he had a few light attacks just standing out of space. But you see, Feeartfate is not putting that much pressure, so maybe the militia, like, he has military like, he transforms all his villagers into military units in space, but he's not in that much pressure. So right now it's not doing much, but it might just become handy. And we are seeing a base trade. So now Feeartfate realizes the militia will choose to take the engagement. I think he needs to run. And now this will do damage. Oh, he will lose barracks. He will? No, he won't. Just try to kill the villagers. He should have enough. He has way more than enough. And he loses one villager. He doesn't realize it. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh, Feeartfate! No! You're throwing the game. Forcing the palace build. Okay, you can garrison. You can garrison. Fast. Save the villager. Okay, he saved it. He saved it. And now he has to fall back. Oh, what happened here? I see. He lost the villagers. No, he didn't kill anything. Like, he killed a few units, but he lost more. Yeah, it was a real bad trade from Toete from Feeartfate as well. Killing few villagers, but I don't think it's enough. Okay, he lost all the light axes. Will he lose the outposts? No, okay, doesn't. So after all, okay, it looks like it's kind of even, but keep in mind that it shows Babylonians, right? So if you choose Babylonians and don't have more villagers than your opponent, you're in quite a bit of trouble because your opponent will go for papyrus scrolls eventually, and there's so much more food. So if it doesn't have the villager count to make up for it, yeah, it's quite a bit of trouble, and it's still being annoying with this light axe. I don't think he killed, but it takes some time, forces idle time. And now he clears it. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a military lead, but by the time he gets into his base, the military lead would have probably closed. And it's compensated by the villager lead, I think, from Toete. I saw Potter's Will from Toete, so he should take control of Pure Eyes. So yeah, outpost here, maybe outpost here. I wouldn't be surprised. And you see, if Feeartfate had realized that he could just take control of this, he just build the outpost here, and then when Toete goes here to build his, it just can't because it's already controlled. And he has the military lead right now, so he could be defending it. So that's a little bit sad. And now Toete goes for the archery range. He has the palace, barracks archery range, another archery. Sorry, I'm I'm still having some trouble recognizing buildings. So yeah, and I think it will be heavy spears and javelins. Oh, it's archers. I think it's a little bit early for archers because archers are pretty good units, for sure. But if you don't have enough, that's just trash. I mean, if you have 5 archer, they will just get. They won't be able to kill anything, and they will be closed in, so they just die. And you have less archer, and it's so expensive. So it's really hard to to go straight for archers without doing something else. So yeah, I mean, I think Tote is still ahead because I mean he has more villagers, he has about the same military. The resource count is looking super great, but if he takes an engagement too early, and that don't smell good. And Feeartfate, in the other hand, he needs to do damage right now because if he lets his opponent go to archers, to mass archers, nah, it's pretty hard. I mean, Andrzej felt it, I think, in his game because Toete, the archer ball is so hard to deal with. So more archers. In terms of tech, we have Sickle. Still Sickle. He doesn't have any priests, so that actually makes sense. That he goes for Sickle instead of Papyrus Scrolls. But if you have 5 priests, this tech gives you plus 30 farming speed. This one can 10%. 30% plus the extra knowledge. So I think this Papyrus Scroll is super good. Babylonians still doesn't have Code of Law. I think he should have Code of Law really soon. But now he's okay. Now he's fighting. I think about the same. But okay. So with the archer, he builds some watchtowers. So now it just can't come. No, there's no way he can come. He will just lose everything if he goes for towers. Oh, that's so hard. It's just destroying everything. He will eventually kill those 2 archers, but at what cost? Like, he instantly lose. He lost 7 military, I think. And this one is super low. And he killed nothing. He just killed nothing. All for watchtower. No, that was super bad engagement. No, there's no way he can enter this base. He's just too well guarded. The only way is around, like something like here, but it's so long. He needs heavy spears. He needs bronze helmets. He has heavy light axe, heavy elite heavy axe. No, I don't like this choice. I really don't like this choice because he's behind in military. He's behind in villagers as Babylonians. Oh, I didn't see that, but he's losing everything here. Tote with the heavy spears. Look at that. The heavy spears so tanky, and they can tank. Look how little damage they take from the arrows. They're talking arrows from 8 villagers with 8 militia villagers. And look at this, it's instantly 10 village leads. So, of course, he traded some army. But at what cost? It's 10 villager. You're playing Babylon, you're 10 villager behind. No, you're just doomed. It's so hard. And Tote is looking super great on the resources as well. You're minus 100, 300 food for Tote, 500 wood. So yeah, now you can spam the archers, but he's building more barracks. Making me lie. Maybe with two achievements you could have a lot of archers. And now he's spamming unit, yeah, spamming, raiding, because I know it's. I'm sorry, it's Feeartfate military. Where is Toad army? Toad army is here. Okay, guarding the base. Makes sense. But halfway to starvation. Oh, sappers! Sappers! Oh, sappers! Just leave a house. And Feeartfate resigned. Yeah, he just kind of gets the food can't really just die to starvation. So yeah, well played from Toete. Nice resource management, nice, yeah, very good. Well played Toete. And we are back